Okay. Yeah, Tom Taylor and Mikel Janín
Oh,
are
my favorite
powering
one.
through on this amazing Detective Comics run. I've loved it. I've loved every single page. Like I say, I think it's the best Bat book currently on the market.
Yeah.
So, should we do a quick catch up? Yeah, we do a super quick catch up. Basically, there's a wonder drug. It makes you younger, faster, more intelligent, everything. So if you're older, it sort of gives you a bit of your youth back. Batman's taking it because the woman who runs this pharmaceutical company happens to be his girlfriend now. Also, in the revealed, not to Batman yet, is that this is also the daughter of Joe Chill, and his parents actually birthed this child when they saved the mother from Joe Chill, and Thomas Wayne had a chance to save Joe Chill's life or not at his doctor's surgery at the hospital, and he chose to do it because he's a good man, not just because of the Hippocratic Oath. And soon after, you know what happened. Old Joe Chill caught Thomas and Martha in that alley that fateful day, and the rest is history. So that's the quick catch up. Throw into that is that there is a female serial killer running around, preying on ex convicts, juvenile convicts from a very specific, like, juvenile detention center, and killing them and taking their blood. Right. So Batman's thinking, hold on a minute. Hmm. 2 and 2 = 4, right? Maybe this serial killer might actually be my new girlfriend, right? So we don't know yet who this person is, but what we do know is that the last issue, when at the end of that, old Bats and Robin got back to Wayne Manor and found an envelope pinned to the gate, and it says, "The truth you need to know, Asema," and Asema is the
I
serial
remember that.
killer. Yeah. So we start with this envelope, which is, in the Batcave, and it's been read. And Batman's pissed. He is taking it out on this punch bag. He is not happy at all. Right. He's not taking any calls. Even old Clark's turned up to see him because obviously, I guess, Clark senses something's not right. He won't even see Clark, and he says, "Look, I'll call you when I need you, or when you need me, call you." But he does let Leslie Tompkins in, who is one of his confidants, and he wants to know, could Joe Chill have survived his wounds, and um, would he have died if my father hadn't helped him? Right, that's the first thing he wants to know. The second thing he wants to know is, because it was Joe Chill and his father saved him, was it a target attack? Did Joe Chill purposely and specifically go after Thomas Wayne because of the young daughter that was hidden and taken away from him? Right, and that's what he wants to know, because this is really boiling up in him. So this issue is basically, is Batman going to go over the line, because he knows where Joe Chill is. He's like, I know exactly where Joe Chill is at all times. I know where he lives. I know his phone number. I know his email address, his social media accounts. I know where he eats, where he drinks. I know what time he goes to work and what times he comes home. I've never let Joe Chill out of my sight. So Batman pays Joe Chill a visit, right? So Batman gives him a bit of a slap, and he asks him questions, and it's revealed that no, it wasn't a target attack. He didn't know anything about it. So Batman lets him stay alive, basically, right? And he asks about the daughter. Did you know you had a daughter? What was her name? So he realizes that Joe Chill is not connected to this at all. All right. And Batman, I think, like, Bruce was worried that if he was, he might go too far with Joe Chill and put him in the dirt. So he's now, his mind is now clear. He knows what he needs to do. So he wants to start putting all these pieces together. So what I think is really, really cool is, there's this other part with Vandal Savage, right? Who's the mayor now, right? And he turns up at the Iceberg Lounge with like 30 different police cars to make a point to chat to the Penguin. And the Penguin's been asking questions about what's going on. And Vandal says, stop, right? It's in your interests to stop asking questions about what's going on. And he made this big spectacle to, as a show of force. And I'm not
Okay.
sure. I'm not sure where that's going, but it's got to be important. So I thought I'd mention that. And
Yeah,
anyway,
Zdarsky was setting that up in Batman before he left, I think.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe they're involved. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, the last few pages are brilliant. Right? Is we go back to Evelyn, Bruce's girlfriend, and who gets a call from Bruce, and he said, like, um, did you know that about the blood being taken from these young children, right? Did you know that that's like whatever the secret source of this drug that you make and that gives everyone stronger, faster power? Did you know? Did you know this? And she says, I didn't at first, but once I did, um, I've been contacting the warden at Faultless is the name of the detention, trying to find out what's going on, trying to stop them from hurting kids. And he says, did you know when you gave me the first dose of Sangral, which is the name of this drug? She went, I. He went, did you know? And obviously she did. And the phone goes dead. And 3 seconds later, Batman comes crashing through the window. He was outside waiting. He needed to know whether or not she knew. And he bursts in and he goes, Scarlet, Martha Scott. He goes, you can't be here. And he says, and it's like, they have this big thing. And you're about to have a showdown between the two of them. And then she's like, you can't be here. They're watching. He's like, who? Who's watching? And then all the alarms go off in the building. And the whole floor just fucking explodes. And that's where it ends. I was like,
Whoa.
oh my God. So good. But I love that fact that he's outside waiting to get that answer. Like, did you know? Because if you know, I'm coming in. Right. And if you didn't know, then fine. It's just so well written. Like Mikel Janín again knocks it out of the park with this art. Like it is beautiful. The way he renders all of the characters is perfect. Then his little page with Superman as well, and Randall Savage and the Penguin. I just love this book. It's like every week I think this is going to be the issue that just sort of dips, and I go, oh, okay, well, it was a good run. It doesn't. It is beautiful in every single way. Great story. Some people love it, some people don't. The people who don't love it don't know Batman. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to get hate for that. I don't care because I think this book is going to be one of those like collected hardcover editions that people talk about for years if it carries on going this way. So 100% recommend.